What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5. And it's a video where I get to try your tunes again. So, over on my Discord, link to that's down below by the way. Over on my Discord, you guys have sent me some tunes for me to try. If you want to go over and send some tunes yourselves for me to try in future videos, you can go down there and join the Discord and have a little chat and have a little look around. And also you can, like I said, send me some share codes for tunes in the future. But there's a lot of tunes actually since the last video that I've made, like a lot of new tunes that people have sent me. So I thought it was a good idea to make this video now. Also, if you like today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and not bash your skull in. I told you yesterday's video. These are gonna get weird. These whole these whole like the video things. I'm telling you. All right. So if you like this video, I'm gonna leave you alone. All right. If you don't, then anyway, let's just get started with this stupid video. Alright, someone sent me a tune for a 1973 Toyota Celica, or Celica, as everybody else calls it. It's apparently for open drifting, for A-class open drifting, and supposedly, this story that apparently happened, this guy was accused of it being all-wheel drive. Based on the points that he got. He put it on drift tires because he felt winter tires were too slippery for him on the build, and he sent me the share code for me to try it. So let's go download this thing. So it is A-class, but apparently it's quite slippery on snow tires, so he put on the drift tires. Interesting stuff. Very interesting. 147 144 291. You guys know how I feel about the drift tires and how everybody feels about the drift tires. 764 horsepower. I mean, everything else is pretty much set up right with this thing. Let's just download it and then slap it onto one of our cars that we have in the garage. Toyota. There we go. Alright, so let's try this out, I guess. I don't really remember driving this thing. Did I build this thing for... I think I might have built this thing for like drag racing or something before. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's load the old setup on. There we go. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the drift tires, but he did say that the winter tires or whatever, the snow tires, are a little bit slippery. He built it specifically for open class drifting. He said the only reason why he got... I'm trying to like think of how I feel about this thing. He said the only reason why he got called out for being all-wheel drive was because of the amount of points that he got. I don't know if I trust that statement. Should I try and bring her over onto drifting? Let's try it out. Let's see what this thing is like. I don't know. Open drifting. Can I find an A-class one and just hop straight into it with this thing? I just feel like it's too fast. That's what the snow tires do. The snow tires kind of slow it down a little bit. Like this, it just feels like it's a little bit too fast. Oh, perfect. A-class. Current car. Let's go straight in. This is a bit of a weird one. I don't think I've ever done a trying your tunes video where I get to like go into open racing with it, or Horizon Open pretty much, not racing specifically. Yeah, I mean it's not a bad car like I said. Oh yeah, one sec, let me do this as well because since we're drifting, might as well add it on. Drift cam on. It doesn't feel bad to drive either, like feels very competent. Feels very, very competent. And that's why I'm talking about this grip. It just feels like it picks up speed really, really quickly. I just don't know if you really need it though. That's the thing. I don't know. Maybe try with drag tires. See if that works. Because you kind of still need the whole, you know, going sideways on the handbrake and then just sliding forever, pretty much. Because that's part of the whole drifting in this game. If you're drifting for points, you know, when you're going sideways and you hold on the handbrake, it lets you slide, basically, just sideways. Like the lateral grip is just not there with the drag tires. So that's why people use those tires. And like the snow tires or whatever that people use, they're more for like, you know, just have a little mess around type of build. They're not really for point drifting or anything like that. Drift tires are just never tires that people really use for making like competitive cars, or cars that are used for getting points and stuff like that. So I don't know how to feel about this thing, but we'll give it a shot. Very weird mix of cars here though, from everything to anything. So we'll see how this works with this Toyota. Well, nobody's going, so I'm just gonna go. Look at my launch control. My launch control is not allowing me to go anywhere. That's jokes. Oh god, it's a weird track as well, isn't it? The thing is though, it's really not bad to drive. Oh no, I've gone way too slow here. I might actually win this just because these guys kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. He says that as he climbs the curb with his back wheels and then loses all grip. That was purely my fault. Yeah, see here I felt like I could have done a nice little hole in the handbrake and made it all the way to this corner. Okay, there we go, finally. Fifth is actually usable. I don't know why this guy's driving so fast into every single corner. Like you're not getting any points by driving in a straight line really fast into corners. That dude got 366,000 points. Jesus. Really? I'm losing to that guy? What is he doing? Very, very questionable build. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I like it. Like I said, control-wise it's fine, but I don't know if I like it for point drifting. I don't think it's good enough for point drifting. Also, this track is dog. She's really, really bad. That was crap. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was really crap. I actually don't even know how that guy got through just 66,000 points. That was just poor driving from me. I don't know, I can't get used to this car not being able to slide on a handbrake anyway. It just slows down too much. That's the main thing that I don't like about this car right now. And that's due to the drift tires. Because I feel like it has enough power to spin those back wheels freely. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't need to go through corners as fast as possible. That's the thing when you're trying to do anything for point drifting. You don't need to fly through corners as quickly as you possibly can, you know what I mean? Yeah, like you have to try and make it through the corners by getting the most amount of points. So you have to be sideways for a long time and you have to just keep a specific speed. Like if you go too fast through the corners, like I don't know. It just doesn't feel very natural driving it. Apart from that, like I said, the handling of it is fine. And then obviously the bits between the corners, like those are the ones where there's so many areas there where you can get so many points. Like when you're trying to manji or stuff like that, or when you're just trying to like enter a corner from like really far away, and you hop, just go sideways, like throw yourself sideways, and you hold it on the handbrake for ages, and then you just let the car slide all the way up until you get to the corner. Like that's how you get a lot of points. Like technically, manji, which is basically just kind of going back and forth, like left and right, when you're driving in a straight line, is good. But if you can do it maybe like with one transition or two transitions, right, instead of like 6 transitions, you actually get more points because you'll stay sideways for longer. Whereas when you try to transition, you obviously get your angle to be, you know, less and less, and then you kind of drive in a straight line for the tiniest bit, and then you have to transition again and stay sideways. Does that make sense? Like, if you stay sideways for longer, obviously you're going to get more points. If you have to transition and start going in a straight line a little bit, you'll get less points. Make sense? So you can get points with this thing. And I'm not saying that it's a bad tune for that. I'm just saying, like, the areas between the corners, basically the reason why he changed, or he moved off of these snow tires, which is what he was talking about, is that he didn't like how slippery it was. Whereas I think it's a good idea for it to be that slippery. I think it makes a lot more sense. You don't need that much horsepower anyway at that point. You just kind of need it to be able to be like good at staying sideways when it's not really supposed to go sideways. You know what I mean? It's a very like normal build. It's definitely not built for like point drifting. It's more of like a here's a regular like drift build type of vibe with this thing. It's definitely not competitive at all. Here, staying in fourth is just awful. Like, you can't do anything in fourth. See, like here, I should be able to slide. Oh god, man, this thing's. It's just annoying how much it slows down. I have to do this so many times to be able to. Makes sense. Nah, not a fan. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of this thing. I'm just driving a straight line now. Like it's just. And it's not really that good for a lot of these tracks as well. Like, it just seems like fourth gear is just too short, and then fifth gear is just too long. You see what I mean? Like it just dies. Yeah, not a great tune. Oh, do a 360, I guess. Okay, well, it's just fully spotted. It's fine. The next lap's the lap that counts anyway. Come on, get up the speed a little bit. Yeah, no. Like here, I should be able to hold the slide all the way up until the next runner. In 5th, if I just let go of my throttle a little bit, it just dies. It hates it so much. Yeah, in here, I should be able to just slide the entire way around. See, I'm in 5th now, but if I let go of my throttle a tiny bit, it's over. I'm still flooring it, by the way. I haven't let go since I crossed the start finish line. There we go, I let go now. Is that the transition? See, this is what I'm saying, like, you need less transitions between all these. I don't really want it. I don't really want to keep going back and forth like this, because it's just stupid. There's no way there's only one lap actually available to be able to be done on this track. Because that guy's not even trying it anymore. Unless he's like just a big sweaty nerd and he just has a tune for this and he's gonna win every single event just because he's got this quadruple build. No, I don't think I'm actually even gonna finish this lap. What a stupid, stupid game. Whose idea was this? Where you can do one lap on this track and that's it. Seriously, what? 20 seconds left. How many minutes do we have? Is it like 3 minutes? Can you complete 2 laps of this track? What a joke game. What a dumb game. What is this? What a stupid game. Are you insane? You can't even do 2 laps of a track? Wow. What a pile of shit. Right, that's enough of me using this guy's tune. I'm bored of it. It's not that great. I'm sorry, mate. This just isn't good. It's just not that good. You need to work on having it. You need to work on your toe as well, because the toe on this thing is just 0 and 0. All those things. Especially if you're doing point drifting, you have to like very excessively mess with the toe on the cars and have it to sort of stay sideways for longer. I think that would probably help with this thing, even with these tires on it. I think excessive amount of toe would probably get it to stay sideways for longer. Yeah, that's just wow. That's that's if you can't even complete 2 laps of that track when you're drifting. What a stupid game. Right then, let's move on to. Shut up.
Will begin any minute now.
Shut up. Shut up.
Enjoy.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let's move on to the second build, which is on a very weird car. I think I've done a build on this, or not done a build, but I think I've picked a build for this car before. 994 390 550. But I don't know if it was ever for this. Here's an A-class dirt tune. He said it's for dirt / cross country. Those are slightly different to each other. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't know if this is gonna be a good tune either. But this is the transit that it's built for. Maybe I haven't done
Horizon
a build on
Arcade
this.
will begin shortly.
Anna,
Good luck.
shut up. Stop talking. iTunes. Slap it on. Rally suspension, off-road tire compound. I mean, the setup looks good. This also just rally / rivals. Why did he put cross country in the thing? Like, basically, not in the title in the video, but when he wrote the tune on my Discord, he put dirt / cross country. Because, like I said, those are very different. Very, very different. Dirt racing, fine, but cross country, there's a lot of jumps and there's a lot of like ways you can flip this thing over, so I don't know if it's gonna be good for that sort of stuff. Should I go on a little Baja Scramble with this thing? I mean, it's got a lot of power, so maybe not the Baja Scramble. See, that's the thing though. When you're building stuff like this, you have to kind of specify if it's built for stuff like these sprints, or is it for circuit races, or what? Because you can't really just have like kind of like an overall build, especially if you're building something competitive, if that makes sense. If you're going around and building something that's just for cross country, even there's like some events that you have to use a very specific type of build for, right? Like you can't have for the El Descenso, for example, right? Like the track that kind of goes down the mountain. Like you need something that has a really high top speed there, because when you're going down the mountain, like it goes really, really quick. The thing is though, it's the same with this. It does have a lot of horsepower, but I need to turn off the thing. I just realized I had on. There we go. Better. I don't know why I brought it on this track, but I just felt like I kind of really wanted to drive on this track. It's been a long time since I have, so I was like, screw it, let's give it a shot. I mean, it's not a bad driving van. It's not call it a car, it's not really a car though, is it? Okay. I kind of stopped steering for a second because I wanted to get as far to the left as possible so I can get a good driving around it. The game was like, nah. Yeah, it's not bad. I think this thing would suck so hard in cross country, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm keeping up with whatever my rival is, which isn't too bad. He does get away at certain points, but that is a very OP car. I want to see what sort of position that guy's in, and then, well, I'll obviously have a quick look at where I am in the world with this thing. Corner is always questionable. You don't know if you're going too fast or if you're going too slow. As if I tap off the wall at the very end. Like I said, I try to keep my speed up as much as possible, but it is very difficult. It is very difficult. Doesn't have the agility, I guess, that some of the other cars have. For God's sake, it's like driving a big brick around. I mean, look at it. Oh, it's gone sideways again. It's just started under the steering, it just went. 109. Slightly better. We'll keep it 108. Still don't think it's good. I still don't think it's good. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's okay. But I definitely don't think it's good. Yeah. Again, like, what is this? Like, what could this be built for? Because I don't think it's good for cross-country either. I'll try it once for a cross-country event as well. But I also, when I did this event, I just wanted to pick it for something that was, like, fully off-road. Instead of having, like, some areas where you can go on the road itself. Some of these dirt events, like rally events, actually do bring you on asphalt, and I didn't want that at all. Okay. So 107.5 is that. I got like a 108.9, right? That's what I ended up getting. 108.9 will put me somewhere just a little bit faster than this guy. So top 2000 maybe? Just top 2000 with it? Yeah, that's not really great, is it? Alright, I'm bringing it on a cross-country event where it just doesn't have that many jumps. Like, it just has, like, the one jump. Or technically two if you count it. If you count it coming back down again. So we'll see what this is like. Lots of understeering. So these are the jumps that I was talking about. I don't know who my ghost is. I don't know what positioning I am on the leaderboards in A class. But obviously we'll have a quick little look right after we're finished here. It's actually not horrible for this specific event. It's really not bad at all. I'm just going really, really fast for some of these. Trying to hit off the wall again. Okay. Like I said, I don't know where exactly I am in the world on this event. But I'm smoking whoever my ghost is. At the very least. I'm absolutely annihilating my ghost this time around. $101. Interesting. Would you like a sub 1 minute? Can we somehow squeeze a sub 1 minute with this thing? I wonder. It's not sub 1 minute, but it's sub 101 already. I'll take that 1 minute. Because I feel like if I go even more, or if I want to go even faster, I'll end up doing way too many laps. Yeah, it just feels very mediocre again. I feel like you can go so much faster for some of those corners. I feel like I'm just going too wide for some of them. I think it's just, I don't know if it's the weight of this thing or it's just the way it is. But it just kind of leans a bit. It just goes a bit too wide for my liking. It's probably why. Let's have a quick look at where this is in the world. Squeeze the top 1000 with it though, but it's not like anything crazy. I'll take a top 1000 with it. It's definitely better for cross country than it is for dirt racing, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. And again, it's probably it's probably because it's very specific. It'll be good for some tracks and then it'll be bad for some other tracks. Because you can't really have like a tune that's built for both cross country and dirt racing. For them to be like competitive with one another, if that makes sense. So one of them is going to be good for one thing and one of them is going to be good for another thing. But that just is how it's going to go. But yeah, anyway, I think that was an interesting tune. I definitely preferred this tune than I did the Toyota tune in my opinion. I think the Toyota tune, especially if you're making it specifically for point drifting, it's just, I don't know, there's so many ways you can make it better. This, I don't really know what you can do to make it better, because it might just be just the platform that it's built on, that it's like this. But I do think the Celica tune, you can make it better, because you haven't really picked the best tires, or really haven't done anything with the toe on the car itself, you know what I mean? If you're going to build it for competitive point drifting. This, I don't really know exactly what you've done to the tune, but again, it may just be as far as this, where this car can actually get to. Sorry, this van. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.